Welcome, welcome. Come this way. Follow me. That's a fancy ship, all right. You'll find lots of deals inside. Just talk to my boss. Come on.
It's a fair exchange.
Why? Because you say it is.
Hardly. Wouldn't be a business.
Stop shushing me. Strux should be leader of Meep.
Are you Jorgel Strux?
Maybe. You who I think you are?
Scott Ryder, Pathfinder for the Initiative. You asked me to meet you here?
Yeah, I did. Thanks for coming.
Losing the Krogan was a big deal to a lot of us in the Initiative. Some of my best friends are Krogan.
That's right. I didn't want to leave the Nexus, but I needed to support my people and my clan.
So, trouble at the colony?
It's heading to a bad place.
We can't be there anymore.
Morta's become a tyrant.
Did she kick you out?
Hasn't come to that yet, so we're laying low. I want to keep my eye on her. She's planning a strike against the Nexus, that much we know.
The audio logs you sent do sound like something bad is brewing.
Morta is going to rip this colony apart. And then we're all going to die.
Krogan dying? Tough bastards like you?
Everyone needs food and water, even Krogan. Morta's rationing. My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
We need the Krogan, and the Krogan need us. We all came to Andromeda as one. We should at least try to fix this.
Well, there won't be a colony to make peace with if Morta ruins it. You don't believe me? Go to the Krogan colony yourself and see what she's planning. Talk to Ravenar Brink. He's one of us, on the inside.
If the safety of the Nexus is really on the line, I'll go. Better hope she doesn't shoot me on sight.
Yeah, that'd be a bad omen.
What are you looking at?
To be honest, I'm curious about
What's going on is not...
I thought the...
That won't protect you outside.
Pathfinder.
Right.
Don't have to ask me.
Ryder, I heard that little exchange. I don't understand it. They screened every initiative applicant. Wow. Be careful around that one, Ryder. Got it.
Wish that goddamn sun would just go away.
Perfect.
Hey, I recognize your insignia. Kent Halsey, Nexus Security.
Must be a reason you're here. Is there a problem?
Not with the Nexus. This is a personal matter. My sister Isabel fell in with the wrong people. She joined the rebellion. Somehow, she pissed off enough people.
Your security and your sister's a troublemaker.
I don't care about that. I know she can't come back to the Nexus, but we can start over on Kadara, together.
You're a good brother, Kent.
The problem is, I underestimated this planet. I'm stuck before I've even started.
Don't worry. I can...
I think the salvager from Kadara has...
Not a scavenger rider. Not a scavenger rider.
What a creep.
That one didn't work. Try someone else.
There a reason you're pointing that thing at me?
Sorry.
Well, look at you. I'm good at reading.
Shoot.
A path.
How'd you know?
I cheated. I run salvage to Kadara. Word travels fast there. Should hear what the collective is saying about you.
I take it you remember.
I don't take sides. That way when a fight breaks out, I always win.
You said you run
The scout.
Sure.
I hop. Some.
If you say so. What's your take on Ella?
Except the Krogan. I've seen New Tachanka. We'd all be lucky to have a setup like there.
You must deal with the
No more than I have to. Slavery, cannibalism, gang leader worship. It's enough to make my skin crawl.
I plan to keep my
Smart. But it's not just... This is supposed to be a neutral zone. But I don't trust the scavengers to follow the rule.
Got info on someone named Isabel?
What am I, your personal database?
Come on. You're the only one here who doesn't want to kill me. Just help me out.
Fine. I've never met her, but I heard a few scavengers talking. Mention a cave out in the dunes. This is the nav.
All the...
Good point.
Ever worked with a... We've met.
I'm not surprised. Reyes knows everyone.
Take it easy.
Oh.
Welcome to the pack.
What?
I mean, look. Anyone violates the peace, they have to answer to me.
Being able to maintain...
These people need me. Now, what can I get you? How can I help? Just let me know.
You have a pretty good at...
I've got...
Yeah.
I don't mean to brag. I'm a businesswoman, not a tour guide. Unfortunately for them, no. But more... There's a place they call the Flop House, east. Scavengers are trying to pull it apart, is all I know. I don't go near their clay. Not really.
Nice duds. Better watch your back. There's probably already a dozen people. So, what else can I do for you? I do the same as anyone else here. Nope. But maybe even a bet.
Not a scavenger rider.
Step up.
Not a scavenger rider. Got it. I'll add it to my databanks.
I'm gonna mess you up when we get out of here.
Yeah?
Gonna enter the circuit?
Stealing the next shuttle out of here.
You can win.
They don't know my cool
Data
ass guns.
inconclusive.
Works to my
Find a
advantage.
different one. Thanks, Ryder. That should be enough. I'll analyze this and let you know what I find.
Get out of my face.
Heard you killed Clex.
Got a problem with that?
Get out of my
Automated protocols activated. Deploy. Forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
So, Eladin. Charming so far. What do we got? Besides the sand.
The remnant monolith suggests this was indeed supposed to be a golden world. It also suggests the presence of a vault. Additionally, here is the large derelict remnant ship that we saw as we landed.
Hopefully abandoned?
Scans indicate it is not. The site is active with scavengers and remnant bots. Here, scavengers have taken over an abandoned camp between the two. In this direction, located in one of the planet's sinkholes, is New Tuchanka, the Krogan colony.
Sinkholes. Sounds fun.
Not really. Eladin is tidally locked to its sister moon and that gas giant above. This side of the moon never cools. Getting trapped in a sinkhole without shelter would mean certain death, as one's blood would boil in 75 seconds.
And on that cheery note, let's head for the climate-controlled paradise of the Nomad.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Yes, Drac?
Just trying to come up with a nickname. Your name rhymes with sightsee, gutsy.
PB's already a nickname.
No shit. What's it short for?
Pelisaria Basale.
Ah, PB it is.
Ryder, the scavengers are dismantling the remnant tech.
Is that a problem?
Normally, no. If they get their hands on a remnant core, it could become unstable and attract the Scourge.
How do we stop it?
I have no idea.
Pathfinder, I could modify your Omni tool to disable the cores and prevent them from reacting.
Do it. Let's go fix this.
Cover your ears! Grenade! Outlaws on their way! On it! Eat a little of this! You rock! On it! Gravity go.
Heat levels increasing.
So much violence.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. The ambient temperature is normal. Life support is back online.
That should do it.
Pathfinder, I detect scavenger interference at additional remnant sites.
They never make it easy for me. Let's go to those other sites.
Activating automated forward state. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Good having some experience on the team. Bunch of baby faces.
I've eaten things older than all of you.
You know the drill? Let's get those cores.
Heat levels increasing.
Time to fight! Take it out!
Ambient temperature is normal. Life support is stable. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Heading over.
That's it.
Pathfinder, I am picking up unusual readings at the final site. Energy levels are higher than normal.
The cores. They're already unstable. We need to hurry. So Drac, Asari, and Krogan live much longer than the rest of the Milky Way species.
Yeah, so?
But now you've got about as much time left as Ryder, Vetra, everyone else on the team.
Someone is
If I'm
attempting
lucky,
to
get
access
to
your
the
comm
point.
unit. Should
Must
I patch
be
it
weird.
through?
Go
After
ahead.
so much time,
Hello, you're
finally
a
facing
Pathfinder,
the
right?
end.
I recognize
Time
your
is
ID.
time.
I need
Number
help.
of years don't
I'm in
matter
the
as much
sinkhole.
as what you
It's
do.
the one with...
Whatever I've got.
Oh, good. You heard me. I was starting to think I'd have to walk back to that rundown.
What are you doing?
I'm a scientist from the Nexus. And now I'm stranded on this hellhole.
Tell me what I can do to help you.
Glad you asked. A few days ago, my shuttle overheated. After 2 days without a drop, I got desperate. Ended up trading a part. Once the delirium subsided, I realized my mistake. Turns out I sold them my thruster, which you need to fly.
The Tempest can get you back to the next.
And leave my ship here to be picked apart. I figure since you're a Pathfinder, maybe you can talk to the scavengers. Get that part.
I'll have that.
Help. I'll give you the nav point for the camp. Be ready. Incidentally, that would also account. Can you imagine?
Okay, let's get... Uh-oh.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is stable.
And we're on the move!
Hostiles ahead!
There is still a risk of the scavengers damaging remnant cores. I suggest using your Omni tool to disable the cores.
Blow him up!
I'm under fire! Eat a little of this! Grenade! Outlaws on their way!
Target's down.
Eat a little of this!
Bad in my bones. Now you're toast. Keep it up.
Grenade!
They hit PB!
Target's down.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
What's the worst trouble you've ever been in, Drac?
Look around.
Really? You've been alive 1,400 years and this is the worst?
Trouble always feels worst when you're in it. Everything else is just a good story.
Hostiles ahead!
So much violence.
Now you're toast.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support levels critical. Please seek
Reload!
safety. I detect above normal temperatures. There is still a risk of the scavengers damaging remnant cores. I suggest using your Omni tool to disable the cores. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Fence is down! Take it out!
Ambient temperature is normal.
My pleasure.
So So much violence.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Life support restored. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online.
You rock!
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
Let's do this! We did it. The cores are safe.
I dodged a big one, Ryder. Thank you.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I like what you said about life and longevity, Drac.
Remind me what I said?
You said the number of years we're around isn't what matters. Back home, I knew so many old Asari who stopped learning, asking questions.
Sounds less like living than waiting to die.
Exactly. I wouldn't trade one of my years for 100 of theirs.
Sam, has it gotten even hotter?
Heat index. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online. Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Life support at 100%.
Look ahead. The scavengers dug into the same...
So, Morta's still pissed off at the Nexus. You'll want to be careful around her, kid.
It's amazing they managed to set up any kind of working colony on this hellscape.
Amazing's about right. Maybe crazy.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Move along. He's with me. Drac.
Jorgel struck Sin.
So now struck. Think I'm... Shut it, Breck.
I'm not here to step on any toe.
You assume... Hey, you guys did your job. But... Didn't I tell... I'll spread...
And we're on the move!
Pathfinder must think he's pretty tough to just stroll in here.
Wonder how long he'd last in a real.
Saw the worm out there again. That thing is huge.
You'll take bigger than a threshold maw, isn't it? Make a good rite of passage.
It was an accident. The terminal with Dr. O'Keefe's data was right next to the scrubbed ones. Don't worry, Dr. Gunnar. I'll track it down.
Hello. I noticed you were listed. I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research.
No?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced.
Anyway, it's encrypted. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
You talk about...
Dr. O'Keefe was on the lead.
And not using the... Done.
Dr. O'Keefe's important work can't be lost. Ha! Should have known Morta would take over.
She'll run this place into the ground.
Tried one of those mushrooms. Bad idea.
Been out of the sea of
Just stick around. See how it plays out here.
there.
No
They'll
promises.
For a tire if it's the right size.
Just scabs being scabs. We ought to check it out, actually. See if we can get in on the action.
I'd rather stay here.
You hear Gar? You call yourself Krogan? It pops out of the dunes from time to time.
You don't have permission to approach Morta.
You Ravenor Brank? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morta?
I'm Nakmor Morta, Overlord of...
Overlord?
Drac. Kesh said...
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Welcome to New Tuchanka.
You mean that?
You're right. You weren't there when the Council species on the Nexus bent. New galaxy.
I'd just like you to give me, personally.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
Your manipulation is so... No advice for you. Only regret. Get out of my face before I smash it.
A pleasure catching up with the new...
Morta's a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Yeah. Maybe.
She was super clear about us paying. She said we pay.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
Drac, you old wreck. Swing by when you ain't so busy playing hero. We'll catch up. Scrot, an old friend, practically built this whole... Don't let the fact that he's hurt not... What do you think of the colony? Pretty great, huh?
When you...
And then it seems simpler to just show you up. I'm guessing you have... The rest we sort of... Could have parked our tails on a... New Tuchanka's... Sad honor. Now I just can't...
I don't sell Rincol to humans.
Remind me to stop.
Back home, not wise to burn bridges. Typical. Probably.
Varka, listen to yourself.
I know what I saw. Did that worm think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
What do you want me to do?
Handle it.
Half the time, I feel... Trouble? Now they have no enemy. I can see the tension building. Colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
A divided colony will never...
Which is why we... Best way to stop this feud...
Which is...
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Defeating a common... Help me perform the rite, and we can hold this colony together. Shamans make a special lure for this. Big problems can start out...
Get away from Morgan.
Just stick around. See how it plays out here.
I'd love to take down the worm.
Don't be...
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. That's where they get together. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not. Give it a little time. Resources run. And if you get close when they're...
Ran into some of those scavengers on patrol.
Come on. We have to try.
Want to double your creds? Double your... So, you in?
Raven or Brain?
Quiet. Anyone tells Morda I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Last thing I want to do is...
Me neither. Or Clan Ravenor. Or Clan Jorgal. Or Clan Urdnot.
Okay, got it.
Did you see the crashed ship? Morda's after the drive.
That's Ram.
What are you talking about?
With a drive core as a power source? Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but, in the end, very possible.
Demolition teams have been busting down walls for months. Lots here want peace. Now get a...
Thanks. Nice to finally breathe fresh.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. you can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Nice work.
Where is everyone?
It appears he's been dead for several hours, Pathfinder.
But who killed him?
Pathfinder, I detect movement. Someone is behind that door. Analysis of alcohol content reveals it was brewed here on Eladon.
Made here? Out of what?
It's probably safer if you don't know, Pathfinder.
I can be friendly. Let's talk this out.
You can start with an explanation. What happened?
It was that
Who?
You haven't heard of him? They run raids on other scavenger camps. Never leave anyone alive. Last night, I was lucky enough to find a hiding place.
Your gang bought a thruster from a scientist recently.
That piece of junk didn't even fit our ship. You can try getting it back from him if you have a death wish. I'll even give you the nav point.
You going to be okay by your...
This happens all the time. One more thing. If you see...
Heat levels increasing. Life support is back online.
What do we have here? I like his armor. Kill him.
I detect multiple life forms, Pathfinder. Likely Axios and his scavengers. Records indicate Axios has multiple bounties on his head. Be careful, Pathfinder.
Grenade!
Tough one. I like it. Tough one. I like it. A tough one. I like it.
Gravity goes away in 3, 2...
You have fighting you.
Cover your ears!
Tough one. I like it.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder. Pathfinder, I detect a dip in temperature ahead. The scavengers have set a dune camp.
Kill him.
I detect multiple life forms, Pathfinder. Likely Axios and his scavengers. Records indicate Axios has multiple bounties on his head. Be careful, Pathfinder.
A tough one. I like it. You have fighting you.
Oops.
Good work.
I detect above normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. This appears to be the thrust catalyzer from Nora's ship.
Finally. Let's get it back to her.
BB, you're sure you're not half Krogan?
Nope. Why?
Your attitude, aggression, the way you don't take shit from anyone.
My mother made it exclusively with other Asari.
Is that right?
Except when she conceived me. My father was an Elcor.
You've got to be kidding.
Offended indignation. Why? Doesn't it fit?
You're as far from an Elcor as I can imagine.
Then it makes perfect sense, right?
I suppose so, you little rebel. Watch the edges. Sometimes they collapse.
Scavengers set up a dune camp. Stay on guard.
Hey.
Yes?
I got your ship's thruster back. Well, catalyzer. Same thing.
Seriously? I wasn't sure you'd pull it off.
Your work helps the colonists.
Glad so.
Be careful.
Right? Thank.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
You survived by yourself, I survived by myself. What's the big hairy deal?
We're standing on a lot of bones, know it or not.
You're approaching the refuge of Dirk Barrett. We are not hostile. Repeat, not hostile. Please do not shoot.
Don't trust everything you hear out here, kid.
Pathfinder, I'm Dirk Barrett. I speak for everyone you see here. Glad you're hearing me out instead of shooting me in the face.
It never really hurts to listen.
I agree. They kill anything that moves. That's why I need your help.
Well, I am the Pathfinder, so...
First, we need to move. Another gang has taken over a base. Beautiful. If you can help us clear them out, I think we'll... Thanks, Pathfinder. Anything else? Turns out I wasn't the only one. I guess some of us wanted to start with a clean... I just know that anarchy is unlikely to get us very... I'm not stupid.
This heat is unbearable.
I detect a considerable temperature drop in shaded areas.
My mother had me extremely late in life. She'd slowed down to the point where my L-core... Father was the quick-witted one.
Your household must have been a hoot.
That's why I'm here.
Nobody else on the team seems to know much about you.
How'd I like it?
So why are you telling me all this stuff?
You're almost dead anyway.
Ha 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 ha!
Krogan needs help!
Scourge ahead. Gives me the creeps.
Ooh, look! Remnant data cache.
Pathfinder, you may want to try scanning. Pathfinder, I've extracted data fragments from this cache. They may be valuable later.
Remnant site. Could have a few lurkers.
Life support systems offline. I detect above normal temperatures.